The Prime Initiative.
Ever so often, you come across particular people that inadvertently teach you something or maybe leave a giant footprint in your heart for the rest of your life. They don't even know it. It's kind of conducive to law enforcement and first responders, right? A lot of cops out there that stop the bad guys, stop crime, right? Help out people, and they never get thank yous. Firefighters also, paramedics, nurses, doctors, or just people in general. When's the last time you've received a compliment, right? Now think real hard. When's the last time you've met somebody that really just made that giant positive impact in your life, right? Well, I was fortunate enough to meet someone just like that. Actually, I've met several, but today we're going to be talking about one particular person in in general. And this person is a lovely redheaded badass that I met at the gym. Her name is RV Robinson. And when I first met her, I met her at Addicted to Fitness Gym A2F in Rancho Cucamonga. Um, she blew me away. She has such a magnetic personality, and her smile was just ridiculous. It's one of those smiles where when they smile, you can't help but smile too, right? Well, I knew there was something special about her. Just couldn't put my finger on it. And you're not just gonna go up to a random stranger and be like, "Hey, I feel like there's something special about you. What is it?" You know, you're probably gonna get slapped, right? Especially if you do that at a gym. But in conversations with her, she happened to share this particular video that was made not so long ago, and I'll put the link in the description below because I'm not the originator of the video. But it's definitely one of those stories that I feel the majority of you should listen to. The majority of you that I have such a diverse audience. I have a lot of first responders and cops as followers, and also on the flip side of that, I have a lot of streamers, content creators, and gamers on there, and a lot of fitness enthusiasts, right? So it's such a diverse crowd. But this video in general is something that I feel everyone should watch. It definitely made an impact with me, and I hope it does an impact with you as well. Okay, I'll let her tell her story because I could go on and on about her, but I'm gonna let her speak. Okay, and eventually I'm gonna do a one-on-one sit-down interview with her. Um, but for now, just listen to her story and think about where you are in life.
Hi, I'm RV Robinson, and I am a bodybuilder. I, I wasn't always a bodybuilder. I got into bodybuilding about 2.5 years ago after my husband passed. He passed 3 years ago, and I was wandering around without direction, without knowing what to do with my life. I was filled with grief. I wanted to join him. And then one day, I was watching YouTube and I was praying to God for direction. And then one day I'm watching YouTube and I see Ernestine Shepherd. Ernestine Shepherd is a Black bodybuilder, about 85 years old then. And I said, in that moment, I said, that's it. That's what I want to do. Not only bodybuild, but compete. And so I set on a journey to compete, and I found a beautiful gym called Addicted to Fitness. They're in Rancho Cucamonga, and I called up the owner, Arlene Cherry, and I said, this is what I want to do. And she says, well, come on down. And I said, but I'm 68. I was 68 at the time. Now I'm 70. But I said, I'm 68. And she goes, well, I'm 60. And she's a pro. And I said, that's it. And I knew I found my place. I joined the gym. And now today I work out 6 days a week for 90 minutes to 2 hours a day. I've done in 2.5 years, I've done five. This will be my sixth contest, and I've won two out of the five that I've done first place. I do bodybuilding because it's a great way to manage my grief. I needed something bigger than my grief. And not only did I lose my husband 3 years ago, but I also lost my 2 dogs 6 months later. So for a year and a half, I was full of grief. And this really saved my life. Recently, as a matter of fact, 5 weeks ago, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, stage 2. I went in on a Tuesday, and by Friday, they did a lumpectomy and took out the cancerous whatever it was. And here I am today, 5 weeks later, and competing at the Muscle Beach contest. Joe reached out to me through social media and asked me to do this contest with him. And I was thrilled. And I said, yes. I came last year. I wanted to see it. I had some friends competing. And now here I am today. It's been a miracle. I believe that fitness saved my life. And fitness can save your life too. So no matter what you do, get fit, stay fit, because it truly is a lifesaver.
Until next time, keep fighting.
The Prime Initiative.